Hey guys, this is Hector from the Insert Name FC podcast, here to tell you guys about Canada Dips. It is a great tasting, superior alternative to traditional dip using CBD in a way that is radical, enjoyable, and effective. It comes in 5 core flavors: wintergreen, mint, citrus, mango, and American spice. Canada Dip CBD is the new evolution in dip, allowing guys to enjoy great, long-lasting taste without the downsides. If you guys want to go ahead and try them out, use the code BellyUp20 at CanadaDipCBD.com. Once again, BellyUp20 at CanadaDipCBD.com, and you'll get yourself 20% off your purchase. Thank you again for Canada Dips for being a great partner of BellyUpSports. Paul Pogba. So if you guys don't know, Paul Pogba is currently dealing with a ban for failing the doping policy. Yeah. It's a little bit of BS, I think, in my opinion. I think that for him to get the level of this ban versus guys that are getting, the bans for gambling and this is more severe than the gambling is crazy to me. Yeah, it's just insane to me. Like, it makes absolute no sense as to why this guy is getting punished for that. But yeah. Paul Pogba, he's supposed to be coming back March 2025. He posted on social media, "I miss you a lot. I'm getting ready to come back. I promise." There's a lot of uncertainty with him because of the fact that I believe Juventus is I think is leaning more towards cutting ties with him, which sucks. But I think the reality is the guy's just not been playing. I mean, that's the reality. He hasn't been able to play, and there'd be questions behind how will he perform when he does get back on the field. And obviously, his health has always been a big question mark for him in his career. Well, at least I would say more recently, his health has been kind of a problem. But we know when he's 100%, when he's on the field, he's amazing. Maybe ignore the time in Manchester United, but I think they just didn't use him right. So there's a lot of questions behind where Paul Pogba will play. I think he's 31 now. I could be wrong on that, but I think he's 31. So he isn't really at like a bad age. He's not old per se. I think now when you say someone's 31, especially the way Luka Modric is like damn near 40, or maybe he is 40 and still playing at a pretty good level. Cristiano Ronaldo still playing at a pretty good level. Lionel Messi, okay, maybe not look at the first round of the playoffs, but still playing at a pretty good level. Like, age is maybe not just a big deciding factor whether or not a player should retire. I think once again form comes into a factor. But the question at the end of the day for Paul Pogba is he going to be able to play at the same level that he once was when he was healthy, especially when he's been away from the game for so long because of this doping ban. And I think it's unfortunate for him. I hope that it does work out for him. But there's rumors of potentially either going to Saudi Arabia, but the big one is actually coming to the MLS. I know a lot of people are thinking, I think the big rumor has been Miami. I hope that is not the case. I'm tired of seeing players going to Miami. Like, go to San Diego, go to LA, go to New York. But I think Miami might happen just because of the fact that Jimmy Butler, and he's really good friends with Jimmy Butler, and he plays for the Miami, he could be a deciding factor as to why he would. Not saying that that's literally the end all be all, but I think, I think that if Paul Pogba comes to the MLS, I don't necessarily think that he would just like be in the MLS and be in the MLS for like the rest of his career. I think that he would come to the MLS and shows the world like, hey, I still fucking got it. Pay me. And I think that very much can happen. Like, I think Paul Pogba is going to if he does come to the MLS, he's going to come to the MLS, he's going to ball out, hopefully, and he's just going to be like, all right, thanks for showcasing what I can do. I'm going back to Europe because I know I can still play. And that some people might think that's disrespectful and that's slighted towards the MLS, but why not? Like, he's going to bring attention. He's going to be a topic of conversation. And if he shows out and plays well, I think that shows that, like, it's not just a retirement league. Like, this could be a good bounce back league as well for players. And so I think a good stepping stone for players to go there from to Europe. And so I think that that could be very much the case. I don't think Paul Pogba. Maybe Paul Pogba makes a career out of it. Maybe he stays in MLS. He's a team that sees him as loyal, like an MLS team. He views that they're loyal to him because they didn't give up on him like the rest of the world has, and maybe he commits to them. And that'd be cool too. Maybe his brother maybe didn't have such a negative experience at Atlanta United. Maybe he can sell him on Atlanta United because I mean, Atlanta would be interesting. Atlanta, dang, now that I say that, Atlanta will be really interesting if they can somehow get Paul Pogba. I think, I think that would be so cool. It's crazy that I don't even try to think about him for the Houston Dynamo, especially now that Ache Ache isn't with the Dynamo anymore. But I think Paul Pogba in Atlanta United would be insane. I think that would be really cool. Talk about like a refresh, like a good like a reboot of having Paul Pogba, especially if Paul Pogba could play at his best level. Go back to being prime Paul Pogba, dude. Yeah, that'd be unfair. Like that'd be so cool if he can like help Atlanta United and just bounce back, bro. Dude, that would. I hate that I'm selling myself on him playing for another MLS team. Like I can't sell him on the Houston Dynamo. That is, yeah, that I feel I kind of hate myself a little bit right now, for saying that. But yeah, I think the rumors are circulating for him to make an MLS move. Is Miami the move? Probably more than likely, but I would love for another team to take him. I would love for him to go somewhere else. I think it would have to be a market that uh has to be a big city market. Atlanta would be, like I said, Atlanta makes some sense to me. Um, I don't think he's one of those guys that needs like a really good basketball market. I think Atlanta with the Atlanta Hawks. I don't really follow the NBA that well, so I don't know if Atlanta Hawks is a good team or not. I think they still have Trae Young there. Someone could prove me wrong on that one. I mean, it'd be cool for him to go to any of the New York teams. Yeah, anywhere would be cool, man. Anywhere would be cool. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with Paul Pogba. But March 2025, that is when he is no longer banned from the game. He can come back. Will it be with Juventus to finish out the rest of the season, or will he maybe March? That's usually when the MLS starts, so could be the move for him as well.